Hello girls and welcome. This is your heart opening flow. So grab a mat and let's flow together. We're going to begin in child's pose. So come down onto your mat, your toes touching, knees spread far apart here. Arms in front of you, palms down, and just relax. And just begin focusing on your breath. As we settle in here, getting our mind and our body ready for this flow. It's time to connect with ourselves and just breathe. Deep inhale in together and exhale. And in this moment, as we're just laying here, give yourself permission to just be. Be present for this short time today and make this about you. And at any time you feel your mind begins to wander, bring it back to the mat, bring it back to you. Feel the sensations of how your body is flowing, how your body is working for you. Use this flow as part of your meditation today. Stay with it. A few more breaths here. On your next inhale, lift your hips up as you come into all fours and just let your body start flowing and moving. Sway your hips side to side. Maybe a little cat-cow, whatever feels good, whatever your body feels that you need in this moment. Make it a dance. We're going in one direction, let's move in the other direction. Allow your eyes to just remain closed. Really feeling the breath and the movement. Let's come to stillness here. And then push your hips up to the sky, coming into a downward facing dog. This is our first downward facing dog, so let's kind of just dance it out here too. Moving hips side to side, walking it out. Tailbone high to the sky. Good breathing. On your next inhale, let's lift that right leg high up and open up the hips. And open up the hips in the morning to this movement and all of your joints. Circle it around. And then circle around the other way. And maybe straighten that leg and circle out your ankles one direction and then to the other. And then let's bring that leg and step it through in between your hands. Lower your back knee and get into a quad stretch. Nice and deep here. Breathing into this movement, this pose. And on your exhale, let's straighten that front leg. Getting into our hamstrings here. Opening up your hamstrings. Toes up, and then fold forward. And inhale as you come up. Fold forward again. Inhale as you rise. And then bend that front leg again. And then push back into the downward facing dog. And walk it out here. And then we'll open up the other side. So left leg high to the sky, opening up the hips. Circles in one direction. And circling the other way. And then those ankle circles, really opening up all of our joints this morning. And circling the other way. And then gently step that left foot in between the hams, coming into the quad stretch on the right side. Breathing into it here. And if your mind has wandered right now, bring it back, bring it back. And then let's straighten the front leg, toes pointed to the sky. Breathe into your hamstrings here. Inhale up, exhale forward. Inhale up, exhale forward. And then bending into that front leg. And then gently pushing back into downward facing dog. And now gently walk towards your hands here and rise up to the sky and come down into a chair pose, hands at heart center. Settling in here, making sure your toes come up off the mat, weight is in the heels. Just get lower and breathe. On your next inhale, rise up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back, open up the heart. And exhale, folding forward, releasing your hands. Straighten your legs. Halfway lift. Exhale, step it back to downward facing dog. Now moving into our flow here. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step it through, coming into warrior one. Heel to heel alignment, bending that front leg. Back foot at 45 degrees. Make sure you bring that left hip a little forward. Arms overhead. And now we'll sway it back and forth. Forward and back up to the sky. And forward. Sweeping through and back up to the sky. One more time. Bring it down and up. Swaying one more time. And then once our hands reach up high to the sky, bring your hands behind your back and open up your heart. Take a breath here. And as you exhale, fold it forward. Inhale as you rise back up into warrior one. And then exhale as we side lunge deep to the left side, toes pointed up to the sky, getting a nice stretch in your inner thigh. And pausing here, recentering. And then moving to the back of your mat, rising up into standing splits, and lift, and lift. Little pulses, getting some booty work in there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that right foot to meet your left and rise up to the sky. Exhale as you bring your hands behind your back. Open that heart again. And exhale as you fold forward. Pausing here. And release those hands to the mat and step back to downward facing dog. Now here we go. We have another side. Let's inhale that left leg high to the sky. Exhale as you step it in between your hands. Coming into warrior one. Adjusting that right hip, bringing it forward. And then hinging forward and lifting back up to the sky. 2 more times. Last one. Bring it up. And then swing those hands behind your back again, opening that heart again. And as you exhale, fold it forward. Pausing a moment here. And then inhale back up to warrior one. And exhale to a deep lunge to the other side of your mat, holding it here, getting that nice inner thigh stretch again. Feels so good. And then bringing yourself back to that side of the mat, going up to those standing splits and pulse. You got it. Use those glutes. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that left foot to meet the right. Inhale, high to the sky. Exhale, grasp your hands behind you. Open that heart again. Take a deep breath in. Bring presence. And then exhale, forward fold. Releasing your hands here and stepping back to downward facing dog. All right, let's dance it through one more time. Inhale, right leg up. Step it through, coming into warrior one. And hinge forward. Flow up and forward and up. And one more time here. Bring it up. Grasp your hands behind you. Open that heart. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, rise it up to warrior one. And deep lunge to the left side. And then coming forward. We're coming up to that standing split and pulse. And pulse. And pulse. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot meets the left. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands behind your back. Open up that heart. Hinging forward. Releasing your hands down to the ground and stepping back into downward facing dog. Last side here. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Warrior one. Hinge it forward and up and again and up. And last time, folding forward. And as we come up, swing those hands behind your back. Open your heart, folding forward. Take a breath here. Remember your presence. Inhale up, back to warrior one. Exhale as you take a deep lunge to the right and then turning to the front of your mat again. Stepping up into standing splits and pulse, and pulse. You got it. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot meets the right, rising up to the sky. Exhale, grabbing your hands behind you. Inhale, opening your heart. Exhale, folding forward. Hands to the mat and stepping back into downward facing dog. Let's do 2 vinyasas here. So let's hinge forward into plank. Shoulders are over wrist. Lower 90 degrees. And then upward facing dog and push back. One more time together into plank. Just 90-degree bend. Opening to upward facing dog. Thighs are off the ground and pushing back into downward facing dog. Walk it out here. And then let's walk it to the top of our mat, hands staying on the mat. We're gonna do crow pose together, okay? So remember that 90-degree bend. We're gonna bend our arms, place our knees on our triceps here, come onto our toes, and then lift the toes off the ground one at a time. You can either have both toes off, you can leave your toes down, you can balance, you can do whatever you want here. And just breathe. Using that core, this is a great core exercise. You got it. One more breath. And coming down slowly on your mat. Legs extended in front of you. Get comfortable here. Inhale, arms high to the sky. And exhale, folding forward. We did so much heart opening. Now we just bring it back in and breathe here. How are you feeling? Are you with me? Remember, you're still present. Get back there. And let's come back up. Now take your right leg and cross it over your left. We're going into a twist. So inhale, left hand high to the sky. Exhale, twisting to the right. Gaze is behind you. And with each breath, your twist gets deeper. Just breathe. And release the twist. And we're going into a reverse twist. So hands come down on the other side. Keep both hips flat on your mat. And hinge forward here. Now let's come back up. Both legs straight again. Other side, so bring that left foot crossing over the right. Inhale, right hand high to the sky. Exhale, twist. Deep breath in. Exhale. Let's release this twist, going to the other side. A few breaths here. Let's come back up and slowly bend at the knees, scoot forward just a little bit, and slowly roll down on your mat, engaging the core here. And once you hit your mat, now bring your feet mat distance apart and gently knock your knees in towards each other. Perhaps close your eyes for this moment of rest. One hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Just connecting with the earth below you. A few breaths here. Now let's straighten your left leg and bring your right knee into your chest. Give it a little hug. And then gently twist over to the left. Tee out your arms, gaze to the right. Eyes open or closed. Now gently bring that right knee back in and have your left knee meet the right and give yourself a gentle hug. As you exhale and release the right leg down. And then bring the left knee over to the right for another twist. Teeing out the arms, gazing to the left. One more breath together here. And then bring your left knee back in. Right meets the left. One more last big hug to your body. Gratitude, presence. And then gently stretch your legs out. Arms straight, palms to the sky, eyes closed. And Savasana. Find stillness in these few moments and awareness for the gratitude you have for your body, for flowing and opening your heart. Take that open heart with you throughout the day and as a daily practice. You can always come back to this flow if you need a little reminder. Gently bring your awareness back to your breath with a deep inhale in, exhale out. Wiggle your toes and fingers. Roll your ankles and your wrists. Extend your right arm above you and slowly roll to your right side in a fetal position, resting your head against your arm. Eyes are still closed. And when you're ready, eyes closed, gently sit up. Inhale your arms high to the sky. Exhale to heart center. And I gently bow forward to you and thank you for sharing this practice with me. And namaste.